for my morning stretch and workout. I'm 53, I don't really want anything super intense in the morning. There'll be other workouts if that's what you like to do. We'll do some videos of that. I have 2 different programs that I've programmed in here for me in the morning. I'm going to put on a somewhat gentle one, between 5 and 30 for the 2 motors, and I just keep switching it up. They're set for 30 seconds to change every 30 seconds or so. And I start off by rotating around my upper torso, and then going the other way. You can put your hands out and it gives you a little bit more intensity in your stretch. Then I like to do a hula hoop with my hips, get all of this loosened up in here. As you get older, it tends to get very, very tight in there. Once I've done that, I like to do a half moon. So hands over the head and lean to one side. Make sure you're going directly sideways. Keep your arm close to your ear, and I'm pushing that hip away. Now I'm not holding these for 30 seconds because I'm not trying to fatigue the muscles. I'm just trying to get my body stretched and loosened up. So I've done both directions for that. Then I like to do a back stretch. You might want to hang on to do your back stretch. Then I go into a few squats. You can do it with or without the straps, depending on what you want to do. So again, I'm looking to warm up my legs. And if I just even hold the straps gently, it's enough that I'm going to get my upper torso warmed up. If you want more intensity, hold them tighter. And as you go into a squat, you can pull up like you're doing a bicep curl. And again, if that's too much for you, you don't want that kind of intensity, that's fine. As you build up and get stronger, you will. I did not want that when I first started on this machine 8 months ago. Okay. And once I'm done that, I like to stand with my feet over the edge. I was having a little bit of trouble with my heel, so my physiotherapist has given me all kinds of ideas to do on this machine after my miraculous shoulder recovery after using it. And that is going to stretch out your Achilles and your feet and your ankles. If you can go without any arms for balance, that's fine, but that's why I like having my tower. And then I come back up, come back down, I turn around, and I do a stretch again, with or without the tower, depending on you. Then I like to bend over. Hold your core tight as you bend over. First thing in the morning, you're not going to get too far down. So I like to do just a few of these, but I leave my hands how far down I got with each one of those. And each time I think of pushing my buttocks up, upward, and stretching out my core. So if you kind of wiggle this a little bit, you can get yourself further down. While you're down here, you can do a rotation. You'll get more of a stretch if you hold on to the strap. You might want to hang on to the tower for support. Be careful when you're using the strap on this. If you haven't done this before, you're not very strong in your core, it might be too much for you. So use caution at first until you build up some balance. So after I've done that, bend my knees, roll myself back up, keeping that core nice and tight. Then while I'm here, I take my straps, I crisscross them behind my back. And then I'm going to pull with this arm, and I'm going to stretch my neck this way. So the arm that you're pulling with, you tip your head away from it. And it gives you a really nice stretch. You can be pulling with both of them. Pull as hard as what is comfortable for you in order to get a stretch in your neck. Just move that around a little bit. I had all kinds of neck issues prior to having my machine, and they are now a thing of the past. I feel like I'm 18 again. And while you're there, if you like, either hold on to the tower or do another back bend where you're pulling a little bit. Depends on what kind of intensity you want. So I'm now about 4 minutes into my routine. A couple more squats while I'm down here, either without the straps or with them. I can either pull, go into a halt where it works the arms. I really like to put my toes in with my ankles out. It increases the amount of vibration that you're getting on your legs. See my 53-year-old legs shaking like crazy. You'll also notice there's not a whole lot of cellulite on there anymore. And I feel like I've cheated to get rid of it. I might do a few balances, standing facing this way, I'll either go into some yoga balances or whatever, or I will turn sideways, just kind of whatever tickles my fancy for that day. You can either just use one foot, just standing there, hold on for balance, not as up to you. And I will go into a Superman pose. If you're really brave, you can try holding a strap while you're doing it. Hold on to here, whatever makes you comfortable. So now, about 4 minutes into my routine, I really like to work on my core. So when I have my feet planted, I lock my knees and my hips, and then I bend forward. And when I bend forward like that, I get more vibration happening across the abdomen, which we're all looking to get rid of. And then you can go into sort of a golfer's twist. And you'll notice my face is shaking. I got rid of my jowls without any surgery, I'm quite pleased to say. And then if you stick your hips forward, chest up, head up, again, you get a different type of vibration. When you're doing this one, make sure that you're not doing this kind of thing. Make sure that you're kind of sticking your butt out like that. Okay? So, still have plenty of time to go. I have 4 minutes. I'm going to sit on the machine now. And I like to put a mat on it just because I have a tender little tush. While you're sitting on it, it is going to work your core for you. You can either just sit there and start off with lifting one leg at a time, or you can lift both legs off. You can go into your Pilates V position. I used to hate those girls on Pilates because they could hold these positions, and now I'm one of them. If you wish, you can start to go into a variety of push-up type things. It's entirely up to you. I try to get myself off center in any way I can. I'm not doing them fast because the machine is destabilizing me, okay? Because I have such a skinny little butt now, I sometimes have to move a little closer to the edge in order to get a little bit more vibration happening. You don't want to get too close to the edge because that 10 millimeter lift isn't going to be good for your body, okay? So I've done a little bit of core work now. Then I like to kneel in front of it. This is what really fixed my arm. 8 months ago, before I bought this machine, I couldn't even feed myself because I had so much damage to my arm, and I was supposed to have surgery on it. And I bought this machine, and after spending thousands of dollars and thousands of hours trying everything out there, within 2 days I didn't have any more pain. Within 2 weeks I went back to my orthopedic surgeon, my physiotherapist, my chiropractor, and they all said to buy stock in the company. And I absolutely love my machine. So you notice that I've had my hands like this, like this. I like to put mine on the edge. My wrists tend to get a little bit, I have wrist issues, whacked it on a counter. And so I like to hold it out here. And you'll see how much that's shaking the back of my shoulders. As you lift your torso or slouch, you get a different rotation. To get a facial, turn your head. When I first got my machine, I did not like this vibration on my neck because my neck muscles were flabby and weak. And it took a week or so. I stuck with it because the rest of me was feeling so fantastic that I stuck with it. And within a week or two, I now love that vibration. It feels good. My neck muscles are much, much stronger. You can flex your arms if you want. You can do push-ups. This is something I could never do before. Whatever makes you happy doing that. Then when I'm sitting on it again, I like to put my hands behind me, and you can either just sit there and let that work your traps. You can bend the elbows, you can straighten them, arch your back, lift your buttocks. There's all different kinds of things that you can do. This is working your chest muscles, by the way. While you're here, if you want to, you can be doing some core. It's entirely up to you as to how much you're going to do. I do like to reach forward and stretch a bit. Look how far I can go. I never used to be able to do that. Go to the edge and do some traps. Again, something I couldn't do 8 months ago. I don't do too many of them because on here, the muscles are vibrating at such high rates that you don't need to do too many. I really like to do the sides of my legs. Dr. Oz was showing the other day, things that get rid of cellulite is good creams with caffeine in them and massage. And as you can see, it's really shaking up my leg here, gets all the circulation going in there. I then go into kind of a pigeon yoga pose. So I'm getting a stretch here, and then I kind of lean forward. So I'm getting a really good stretch happening there. Lots of vibration right in there. And then I do the other leg. And sadly, I'm already done. I hope that you enjoy the workout. Have a fantastic day. Remember to drink lots of water and eat properly today. Take care of your body. This machine can be the fountain of youth if you do all the right things that also are going to help you. So have a fantastic day.